Another weekend, made it through a Monday work day. Now we're gonna hang out. Let's hang out, talk watches. Let's see, rock the watches here. Tennessee Mike joining us. Let's see, Jerry's here. Wow, I'm kind of tired, so we'll see how this goes. Bill K checking in, Bean Boy checking in, Anonymous Watch Guy. Great to have you guys all here. I have a few watches out. I'll put out a few more. I redid the floor in the watch room. I'll do a watch room tour soon, but I need like 3 more pieces of this stupid laminate flooring, and I gotta probably buy a whole box. See Jason checking in from Aruba. See uh, Jeremy's checking in. Hey everyone, MM200 Steelmaster tonight. That's a pretty cool watch. So yeah, I gotta finish the floor, just like 3 pieces, and then I need to put some like rugs or something in here because the acoustics gonna, it changed again. Bobby Legs back in New Jersey. Dirk checking in from California. Let's see, tour. Yes, I will do a room tour soon. It's like I had to take it all apart, and I mean, I could give you a quick look, but it's not done. Um, Troll Killer number 1 checking in. Dane, Celine Driver. Thank you for checking in. Design says dibs on the Punko Pop. Is that thing? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see. Thumbs for Finger says he's wearing a C Stern. I have a C Stern right here. This is not mine. It's Tennessee Mike's actually. I can't remember if I did the video on this or not. This is actually a legit good watch. Like, I got no qualms with it. Kevin's checking in from Florida. David Williams checking in. Thank you very much for being here. Steve says, yo, what's up, Rob? Come visit us and let's go to Saltzman's. Let's do that, Steve. I'm actually talking to, let me cover that. Hold on a second. Wet Watches is checking in. Cowboy Swami's here. MM10's finally here. That's awesome. Nate Dogg, Larry C checking in. Greg checking in from UK at 2 a.m. in the morning. That's Trooper, man. You're probably going to crash soon. Wearing the new iridescent Casio. That's a really cool looking watch. I do have one Casio here, the new Bluetooth one. Okay, Thumbs for Finger says, right, but just because I haven't posted it doesn't mean that I haven't videoed it. I may have made the video like 2 weeks ago and I just haven't posted it yet. I got to double check and I got to get that back to Mike. So anyway, back to Saltzman's. I've been talking to Richard out there, and I think we're going to elevate our relationship potentially. Hey, Mark is here checking in. Let's see. Anish is here. Michael THG checking in from Singapore. Rain, yeah, turtles and SKXs. Yeah, I have a turtle here, and those are 5KXs, but I do actually have an SKX here as well. I'm trying to do better with my inventory of watches. Inventory, I mean like my collection. So yeah, Steve, I have full intention to get out there. So like I said, I'm working with Richard. He's talking to his superiors. We're talking about maybe coming out there. There's going to be, maybe you know this one, Steve, let me know if you do, but there's, I think in October, shoot, maybe it's September. It might actually be September. There is a international boat show in the town that Saltzman's is in Rhode Island, the one town where near the coast. So at the same time of that international boat show, there is going to be an Oris event where they bring in their Airstream, and it'll be pretty cool. So I'm trying to schedule it that I'm there for that event. So we'll see if we can make it happen. No, it's not Providence. Newport. Yeah, Steve, thank you. It's in Newport. Which my buddy Calico is in the chat too. He was actually just out there in Newport and met with Richard, and we FaceTimed actually while he was there. So I FaceTimed with Calico and Richard in Newport, and it looked like a nice store, but he couldn't spend much time there, so he had to get going. Paul says, just got in my Notice Avalon 2 yellow. That is an awesome watch. I agree. I picked up the bronze Avalon 2, absolutely love this watch. I'm starting to get some warm tones to the bronze, trying to wear it a little bit more on the hotter days, the summer days. I need to do a little wipe down on it, but I don't want to ruin the patina. It's really starting to warm up, so I'm digging that watch for sure. Ah, cool. There's cool car museums there. So, Calico says blue bronze is super nice as well. Yes, yes, for sure. Oh, my blue wrenches are going to have work to do. All right. Let's see. Kevin says he sees two 5KX GMTs. Let's see. Yes. So I have three, well, four watches that Mimo sent in. So I have the black one. The crazy thing is with these two-tone bezels, they look mostly black until you hit the light right, and then it like changes the look of it. So, and then this one, blue dial, blue bezel, black on top, so kind of like Batman like. So very cool watches for sure. And then of course, I actually picked up the orange one. So this one I actually bought. Very cool. And they did some improvements on the bracelet. I'm really digging this watch. See, Mark says, has anyone tried SKX bracelets fitted straps on the new Seiko 5 GMTs yet? Meaning like, are you, Mark, are we wondering if maybe the Clockwork Republic strap will fit the new 5KX? Well, we can check that out. We can definitely check that out. For sure. I suspect they might fit because I'm assuming they used the same case. You know, Seiko and all their infinite wisdom, I'm sure they used the same case. So they're going to, recycle, use the same parts. It's going to be better for profit and manufacturing. So I'm sure that strap will fit this watch. Probably got to use certain spring bars because that's the way the Clockwork Republic works. Calico says do it live. No, I'm definitely not going to do a 5KX because you have to really tweak it a little bit and stuff to get the spring bars to lock in. Let's see. MM10 says it won't fit perfect. You'll need to downsize the spring bar. Exactly. So, but will fit. And I do have the right spring bars because I have other Clockwork Republic parts and everything. So I'll get it to fit for sure. And H. Rick says, looking forward to finally meeting the infamous Calico Basin in a couple weeks. What are we at? We got like 11 days or something. I was just talking to Calico earlier about that. The Baltimore meetup, guys, very soon. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. This weekend, I actually was able to find a guy at work to cover my call. I was scheduled to be on call this week, so I got rid of my call this week so I can do the live show. And then I'm gonna do a quick trip to Chicago on Saturday. So anybody that's in the Chicago area, come meet up with us at the Worn and Wound meetup, Worn and Wound Wind Up show in Chicago. Check it out. Definitely worth checking out. And I'll be there, and some other people will be there too, for sure. Um, so that's Chicago, and then the weekend after that, yeah, Nate Dogg, I'm definitely going to see you there. I'll be there Saturday. It's going to be a long drive. It's going to be a long day for me Saturday, so please be patient with me because I'm going to be probably wrecked. Celine Driver says Chicago. Yeah, so I'm going to like back to back. I'm going to Chicago and then I'm going to Baltimore the weekend after that. So fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes well because both rough areas for sure. All right. So Chicago this weekend. Yeah, then Calico. Actually, in August, we're going to Orange County, California. So all the California folks, I'll be out there as well. Steve says, how long are you coming for? Can I set up some locals? Um, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. We'll arrange that. We'll see. Because I'm basically gonna be there like Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. I got some other plans. Like it's gonna be tight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to squeeze it in. Cowboy Swami with the $5 here super chat. Thank you very much. Hey, Random Rob, what do you think of the new Ranger? I think the Ranger is awesome. I put a deposit on it. With my, well, it's not really local. It's in Southeast Michigan, and I'm in West Michigan. So I actually Craig G put it in deposit on one too. So we both put in deposit on the Ranger in the same location, Southeast Michigan. So as soon as they call me, as soon as they get them in, and I'm gonna I'm gonna go pick it up. So what do I think about it? I think it's worthy of my hard-earned money to at least try it and experience it. Is it a keeper status? I don't know. I mean, it's hard to ignore the fact that it's the new Ranger is pretty plain looking, but maybe the plain looking will be exactly what I need right now for a little bit. Calico Basin says watermelon fund, and he's not talking about this watermelon. He's talking about this watermelon because these are $20 a bottle, and this stuff is delicious. It's like Jolly Ranchers. So let's see. Can I be the first to line up when it goes to flippers? Well, so I had some thoughts on the Ranger, and we'll cover that in a moment. But I want to back up to Floridians here. See Kevin Powell's here. Oh, Kevin Powell says Battle of the Cushion Cases: Turtle, Sea Stern, Avalon. So Turtle, Sea Stern, and Avalon as I bounce them off each other. So, I mean, definitely different kinds of cases. The Avalon's much more like the Seiko, but I think they coexist for sure. Like whether you're getting the Sea Stern or a real Doxa or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But they're all going to be super comfortable, very cool, unique in their own way, and definitely different from one another. You got the offset crown with the Notice and the Seiko, and then you have the 3 o'clock crown with the classic Doxa style case, Sea Stern, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Dane. Well, Dane, I think I told you the story on this. So the vice president of sales for Northern Michigan, or not Northern Michigan, for North America, gave me this watch right off his wrist. He's a Seiko employee. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty ironic that a Seiko rep gave me a turtle. Like, I mean, I don't know if he knows or watched my channel, but how many turtles I've killed. And then how funny is it that he actually gave me a turtle right off his wrist? So, but I can't kill it. I mean, it's a gift from a Seiko rep. So, oh yeah, Calico, 100%. I threw that thing on the time grapher. Uh, maybe he just got the luck of the draw on that one, but it like is flatline zero, or maybe they regulate it just for the reps or something. I don't know, but it's like flatline zero, and it's like it runs great. So, can we see the PRX Chrono? I don't think I have that one anymore. Do I have that? No, I sent that out. I think. Did I? Hell, I don't remember. I think I sent it out to Bruce. He should have it soon. So if Steve, if you're still here, email me. Email me, and I'll get you some info. I'll get you where we can meet up real quick because I will hang out in the hotel a little bit. So Steve, if you're still here, just email me. You can message me on Instagram, or you can just email me there. Okay. For the Baltimore trip, and then same thing if you're in Chicago. But really, if you're going to be in Chicago, just go to the Horn and Wound Wind Up Show. That's where I'm going to be. Let's see. Oh, Hector's here from Winding Crowns. That's cool. MM10 says, I'm putting a strap code Beads of Rice bracelet on my SSK005. I have a good feeling about it. I think that would work. Calico says, I sent an email. I don't know why you would send an email. I've already blocked you. So Steve says, I just got a Doxa 200T Tiffany. Love the look. Actually, that would be kind of cool. I'd like to video that. That's a pretty cool looking watch for sure. How's the quality of the Seiko 5 GMTs compared to your Turtle? I think it's kind of like right there. I mean, the only thing you're really missing, James, yes, the crown on the Notice is actually bronze, and it is patining, showing patina like much quicker because I handle it more, you know. It's showing a lot of patina. It's not just PVD, it's actually bronze. So quality for the King Turtle versus the 5KX GMT, I would say they're kind of on par with one another. I have an aftermarket bracelet on the Turtle, non-fitted, because I'm Well, I already had it and I'm lazy, whatever. But yeah, I think they're on par with one another. They seem to be good. I got no complaints, either one of them. Somebody's asking about the solar. Check this watch out. So this is a SNE 59er1 sapphire crystal, beautiful bezel, second hand hits the marks, beautiful bezel action. You have that metal ring on the inside. I really like that feature. I noticed that over time. That's why I like the Breitling Super Oceans and some other watches. You had that metal ring on the inside. Actually, this Nomadic has it too. I don't know why. I really like that. It really helps the bezel pop, I think. So it looks really good. Um, I think these are over 500 bucks, but you're going to get a discount. So it's a little pricey for a solar, but does have sapphire crystal, and it seems like the quality control is nice. So let me read Bean Boy's comment. What did they say? Had slight issue with the bracelet end link on my 5KX GMT where it wasn't articulating properly, but AD was able to fix it the next day. Well, Steve, you probably don't need to ship the dock. So if you're going to meet up with me in Baltimore, I might be able to bust out a quick video. So I think what Bean Boy's saying is like this part right here. Yeah, it's actually stiff. I can see where that could potentially be an issue. It might self clearance over time. It's just probably tight because it's not like the I don't know if I have a. Let me see if I have one. Okay, so if you get a strap code Jubilee style, you can see it has like fangs on the end link. So it pushes it out from the watch. Seiko thankfully didn't do that. I like this way better, but it could potentially cause a little bit of binding. So that's the downfall of that. And this one's kind of doing it, but it'll self clearance over time, or you can lube it or do whatever. So it's not a big deal. I do prefer that because it keeps the original lug to lug versus like this style. So if they would have went with this, it would have been less of an issue, but you don't have the full articulation. Does it matter? No, but it just extends the lug to lug. And for people with smaller wrist, they don't really want to extend the lug to lug. So James Duffy says he will meet with Calico Basin one day and it'll be on a World Star Hip Hop. Any news on the Random Rob Borealis? Yes, Jordan. Did you buy one? Because Carlos literally just sent me a picture this morning. He's starting to see. Well, he's not getting them yet. He doesn't have them yet, but uh, the manufacturer sent him pictures, so they're being made. Oh, Steve, to meet up in Newport. Well, if I go to Newport, definitely we're going to meet up because that's not going to be like a private Discord meetup. So that's going to be open just to the public. So if I go, or if and when I go to Newport, potentially in September, yeah, we'll definitely meet up. Which is really not that far away, guys. I know we're like, Calico says that's a heavy port. No, it wasn't. It was like 2 fingers, maybe. This stuff's like liqueur. It's not even real whiskey. It's basically candy. Celine Driver says, any plans to come to Florida again? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Probably Florida will be, I'll probably go further south. You guys are messing with me. So when I go to Florida, it'll probably be in the dead of winter. So like January, February, somewhere in there. And I'll go further south, maybe Naples. Maybe I might even go all the way down to Key West or something. Or maybe I'll go to Marathon and hang out with my buddy Mr. Rizzo. Yeah, I might actually go to Naples because I might hit up Nick at Exquisite and go meet up with those guys. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll drive down and make a Florida tour. I'm gonna need a break, man. I tell you, I need like a legit vacation. Is Watch and Wind ever coming to Dallas? Oh, is Worn and Wound Wind Up ever coming to Dallas? Probably not, but I do kind of behind the scenes have some intention or plans behind the scenes to do a Texas meetup, and that's going to be, where's Zodiac at? They're not in Dallas. Are they in Dallas or are they in Houston? I don't know where they're at. Calico, do you know where they're at? Does any of you guys know where they're at? I'm trying to think of. I don't know. Oklahoma. No, I'm probably not going to Oklahoma. Um, yeah, Michael Paris always ready for the next Zelos. We'll be getting a. Okay, so that's Dane. Okay, Paul says Zodiac is in Dallas. So I'll probably be making a trip to Dallas for Zodiac, but also for another brand. You guys ever heard of Jack Mason? So I've been talking to one of the main people involved with Jack Mason, and I might incorporate like two watch places in one visit. I might hit up Zodiac and Jack Mason in Dallas. Tennessee Mike says Richardson, Texas. So yeah, in that area. I'm bad with names. I forget things, so I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's not. Jack Mason is not Perry. You guys, I'm tired and I've been drinking a little bit, so that stuff's gonna go right over my head. Let's see, Seiko Christopher. This guy's username on YouTube is Seiko Christopher Ward. So I'm thinking he's a Seiko fanboy and a Christopher Ward fanboy. Says the pneumatic looks good. I need to make the video on this ASAP. And I know people were kind of like dogging on this, saying like there was a San Martin that was basically the same. I would like to see the San Martin, if I'm completely honest with you guys, because if there's a San Martin out there for $200 that looks as good as this and is operating as good as this, then yeah, that's a great watch. But the design of this watch is done very well. The bezel action is incredible. I love the pop of color on the second hand. Yeah, the bezel is really cool, like a crimson red. And then again, it has that little metal ring in here to set it off. I'm a big fan of that feature, but the bezel action is, it's clean. I like the bezel action for sure. A little bit of play in it, but super thin, really comfortable. Bracelet has a crazy good taper to it, and then just a standard clasp, nothing crazy there. Just double pusher. Very clean watch. And a Solida SW200, I think, in this. Yeah, Paul says Jack Mason is a great Dallas-based micro brand right on Deep Ellum, close to downtown Dallas. I've been to the factory. Perfect. Yeah, I'm hoping to make a visit there. Jordan says San Martin has a similar watch, Black Bay homage. I don't know. Maybe I'll get one in compare it or something. But I really like this watch. I haven't sized it up yet, but yeah, very cool watch. Gary, am I going to pick up the new Tudor Ranger? 100%. I put a $600 deposit on it. So as soon as like the first ones come in, then they call me and then I go pick it up and pay the rest. Let's see. Yeah. Also, Hector at Winding Crowns actually is the one that kind of got me in touch with Paul over at the Jack Mason. So big thanks to Hector over at Winding Crowns. JT said he just joined. Is that the new Seiko GMT? Looks awesome either way. Yes. So these are all three colorways currently, and who knows what colorways they come out with in the future, but this is all three of them right here. The orange one I did buy. That one is mine, but the blue one and the black one are just on loan. So all three really cool looking. I do like the GMT hand colored in red on the blue and the black. I don't know what color they could have done on the orange to set it apart. The black is fine, but it would have been cool to see a color. Maybe do it in all gold or something. I don't know. But the black is fine, I guess. Kevin says he'll get the blue one. Yeah, all three look great. I wanted the orange. Craig G, what's the other orange? This is a Seastern, kind of a Doxa looking watch. This is Tennessee Mike's. I gotta scroll back up. You guys are commenting too fast. Where's the other orange? Okay. I missed what Neff said. Terry says blue is nice. Cowboy Swami says, why do you think Ranger wouldn't have AR coating? I'm assuming, but SWC has 16 layers. I don't know why they don't do the AR coating. Do they have AR coating? Maybe they have a little bit on the bottom side. I don't know. Who knows why these watch companies do what they do? Do you trust eBay watches even if they send out for inspection? I know a lot of people that have great success with purchasing through the verification system. I personally haven't done that. I can't. The last eBay watch I bought was this, so it was not going to an authenticator because it is an authentic. What are we going to call it? Homage watch. So this one wasn't going to an authenticator because it was only like, I don't know, less than $200 anyway. Kevin S says eBay is much improved. I trust it for sure. And again, I know some people that have sold watches through eBay, and it has worked great for them as well. And it's it protects everybody. So Clayton from Watchdog Podcast is here. Thanks for joining us. Mark says he just bought a watch through eBay Authenticator. They use some jeweler out of Ohio for verification. No issues. That's what I've heard too. Same thing. Some guy out, some place out of Ohio, very quick, very knowledgeable, and just makes it happen. So they're probably making money off the authentication program, but it's peace of mind for everybody. Let's see here. Read some comments. Nova, Dane says Nova and Comet are too small for me, but great pieces. Let me grab one. I have a Comet. I think this is a Comet right here. Still need to do like a watch tour with it, but pretty crazy dial. I think it's a great looking watch. It has a manual wind movement, sapphire crystal, limited edition. These are, I don't know, man. They're pretty nice watches. I know they're on the smaller size, but I don't know. Now I'm trending towards a little bit smaller watches. Like I feel like I could wear it. Kevin S says the eBay authentication program has pretty much killed the reps on eBay. So here it is, the comment on my 7.25 inch wrist. It works. Like I would wear this. I think it's an excellent looking dial. It's like a bronze infused carbon dial. It's pretty wild. Pretty fun watch. Calico says the comment is too small. I guess that's one way to look at it. I disagree, but Michael Pear says I had good luck with established stores, got some glycine, a good price, blah blah blah. Let's see. Nice looking watch and strap. Yeah, their leather is always really good. It's Horween leather too, so you can't go wrong with that. Engineer Wannabe's checking in. Hopefully you had a good day at work. Did you start your new job? I heard you got a new job. I don't know if you started your new job already or what. Let's see. My parents are sharing a Comet Adventure. That's cool. Dane, I didn't know your mom was into watches too. That's really cool. Let's see. Midwestern Watch Dude. The new Tissot Telemeter 1938 looks stunning, but I think it would have been perfect at 40 millimeter. NH Rick says, where did you find the strap on the Sujus Rob? This is a Zurich, XERIC, Zurich, and it's also Horween leather, right? Yeah. I think I bought it from watches.com, something like that. Pretty sure it was watches.com. You might be able to go direct to Zurich And they actually do like crazy watches. They do weird stuff where they change the movements and everything, kind of like how Sega Design does, like stuff like this. They'll do like crazy stuff. But really, with the Zurich, I just this is like my favorite thing. They have a bunch of other really cool straps, really good, high quality straps for I think a reasonable price. I need to actually probably go pick up some more. I want to pick up some different colors of this strap. I know it's difficult to find watches for this strap to work with, but if MM10 is here still, he actually I gave him my Neptune. Kevin S says it looks like luggage. Yeah, it is kind of like that padded leather. MM10 put a strap, a watch leather strap, just similar to like this, but in a different colorway. He put it on a moon swatch Neptune that I gave him, and it looks great. So I think I like it. And this I've been there was no way I was going to get rid of this strap. I picked it up. I don't remember what I tried it on, and then when I picked up this chronograph, I was like, that is perfect. It is absolutely perfect. So there it goes. Steve said he's been rocking 39 to 40 millimeter watches, and he's got an 8-inch wrist. So, yep, just whatever you're comfortable with. Michael MM10 is still here. Says he's loving the moon swatch. That's cool. So he's got one, and his wife has the other one, and those two were like I forget our number in line, but it was me and another guy. We were in line for that thing all night long, so it was pretty cool. Read some comments. Strap. Midwestern says, I would go to wind up in Chicago, but I'm getting married. I'm sure if I left for a few hours to look at watches, nobody would notice. I mean, yeah, if you're getting married, maybe make that a priority. Don't go to the one and wound wind up show. However, if you're not too far from the wind up show, get a hold of me because I would be totally down for crashing your reception, coming and get some free food and free drink and stuff like that. That would be pretty dope. There's usually after parties, but a wedding reception is going to trump anything that those guys are doing. So if you're close to Chicago and you're doing a wedding on Saturday night and a reception, yeah, I'll swing by. Like legit, if it's not too far away, I'll swing by. Let's see. I'd like to hear. And Odek says, I'd like to hear your opinions on Pagani design, especially their new NH35. The clasp and the bracelet look sweet. I don't know if I could DJ. You guys probably wouldn't like. Midwestern says drinks on me. Well, email me. Like legit, if you're close to the show, email me. I might crash your party. Maybe I'll bring a gift too. I mean, it is your wedding after all. Pagani is fine, guys. Like if you want to buy a Pagani, buy it. Whatever. Like I don't have a problem with it. So there's open bar. Trying to read some comments. Still 50 millimeter. How's the LA meetup? Still room for the dinner? Thomas Kim. Yes, Thomas. Email me. I'm pretty sure you were at the last year's LA meetup. So yeah, email me and I will get you the information. We haven't fully committed to the dinner yet, but yeah, we'd like to get you there. The dinner is actually going to be on Friday. So Midwestern says, I accept watches as payments. What else would I give you? Obviously, I'm going to give a watch. I'll put a bunch of watches in like a fishbowl and I'll reach in blindly and I'll grab one and that'll be your wedding gift. Reading some comments. James Duffy says, engineer wannabe. If it's a high beat and probably came off the line 4 years ago, so I'm not too surprised. Talking about Grand Seiko sounds like. Don't tell you. Kentucky Greg says, Rob, you're bad. I don't know about that. I'm pretty good. All right, yeah. Sounds like there's going to be a big party and wedding reception in Chicago. So if you guys want to, we're going to all crash Midwestern Watch Dude's wedding reception. So let's just converge on that. I think that's going to be the plan for Saturday night. Um, I mean, why would we not do that? I just need some details. I obviously won't share it with anybody. I'm going to tell everybody. And then we're going to go hang out, and it's free drinks and free food. So Tom for Watches says, "Hey Rob, what is your thoughts on Grand Seiko?" And then he says, "Joking." I think Grand Seiko is awesome if you have a bunch of money and you're looking to buy something that's actually in the cabinet. You're going to be able to find whatever Grand Seiko you want. So they're always there because nobody buys them, and so you pick whatever one you want, and then hopefully your end user. Um, so it's like buying a boat. The happiest days of buying a Grand Seiko is the day you buy it and the day you sell it. Let's see. Paul says, make sure when you're down at Jack Mason and Zodiac, eat at Pecan Lodge Barbecue for lunch right in Deep Ellum next. Well, Paul, if you're down there, you're taking me, so I don't need to remember. I just need to remember Paul Sanchez, and then he'll take care of it from there. Midwestern Watch Dude says, perfect. I'm sure the wife will understand. See y'all there. Well, the caveat to that is if you're going to do a wedding crash, I don't have a problem with doing a wedding crash, but like you have to give a gift. So whether it's like $100 in the, on a card or something, you got to pay your way in. You can't just do it for free. You got to pay because that crap is expensive. Yeah, and so when we go to Dallas, Paul Sanchez is taking us out to a barbecue place. This is perfect, man. I love doing these live streams. You guys are taking care of everything. Everywhere I go, I'm getting like wedding receptions. I'm getting free barbecue. This is great. Uh, let's see here. Calico says he'll bring a. Yeah, there better be like $100 bill in there with a random Rob chip, and then he'll know that's what it is. Terry says, take the wife a gift. Cash, man. Just take cash. This stuff is expensive. Neff says Calico lost his random Rob chip in a slot machine 18 months ago. Trust me, he's got more. Steve says, when you come to Rhode Island, I'll get you some uh, gagged and coffee milk. I don't know what that is, but if you're buying, whatever. Always give several $100s for wedding gifts. Cash rocks. 100% agree with that. 100%. Steve says gaggers. Okay, so it must be a store. The wedding reception cost almost exactly one new Submariner. Hint, hint. I don't doubt it one bit, man. Um, I don't know if how much money you've already put down, but it's not too late. Like you could probably go bail on that and maybe go get a Submariner. I mean, the Submariner is going to last forever. Just saying. No, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. Definitely go do your thing, get married, do all that stuff. That's really cool. The Submariners, you can pick those up later. Calico says, don't drop it. Why not? It can take it. Mark says, yeah, bail and get the Rolex. You can't even get the darn thing. Let's see. Kevin S says, only one Submariner? You got off cheap. Yeah, especially in Chicago. I imagine that stuff's pretty expensive in the Chicago area, even in the outlying areas, but depends on what your venue is and stuff. Hmm. Shark says, in terms of quality, Oris Aquas versus Tudor Ranger, what would you say? I would pick the Tudor. Tudor's going to trump Oris most of the time. I mean, Oris has their Caliber 400, which is an awesome in-house movement and everything, but Tudor's going to hold its value a little bit more. The Oris you're going to lose. I'm a serial flipper, so you got to keep that in mind. But if you're an end user, then I think the Oris Aquas is way more interesting. as a watch versus the Tudor Ranger. The Tudor Ranger's, I mean, come on, it's boring. It's very boring. It basically says Tudor and then Ranger on the dial. It's pretty dang boring. Whereas the Aqua says like a very cool, case and everything. It's yeah. Nate Dogg says, "Do we not wear watches to Chicago and put them on in the building? Thoughts? Why would we not wear watches in Chicago? Are you guys worried about? I don't know. Wear G-Shock. I mean, that's honestly that's probably what I'll wear when I go. So, I mean, it'll probably be if I can reach it. I'll probably wear this maybe. Maybe I shouldn't though, because they might think it's real gold or something. I don't know. Whatever. I don't. I mean, life is short, guys. I'm not. I don't worry about stuff like that. I probably would. Like this would be something that would. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would wear when I go there. Maybe I'll just wear the new 5KX or something. Neff says just pack heat like everyone else. Yeah, no comment. Wear the Rolex and just make lots of eye contact. I don't know. I don't know if that's good advice. Totally different watches. Ranger is just straight up tool watch. All function. Aquas is a bling diver. That's pretty accurate. So what's the next big reissue, do you think? Wear an alarm clock around your neck. Flavor Flav style. Well, I have that big. Let me show you. Little road trip here, guys. So I have that. I mean, I could wear that. Oh, it looks like I need to change the battery on it. I could wear that big ass swatch. I'm trying to move slow so you guys don't get sick. Wear it like a wrestling belt. I've never tried that. It doesn't articulate very good. So, no, no. It is not a bottle of Woodford. I'm drinking the cheap stuff. Bottom shelf, man. Bottom shelf. Alarm clock mod. Larry C says alarm clock mod. So what Larry's talking about is he took one of these clocks and turned it into a watch. I had flirted with doing it, but I didn't do it. Well, Larry actually did it. So pretty fun. Pretty ridiculous, but pretty fun. Kevin S says it's homage bourbon. That's 100% right. It's actually labeled as whiskey, but it's more of a liqueur than it's a whiskey. Let's see. Well, Larry C is like a pro modder, so like I'm not at his level. What'd you do with your Omega Seamaster? I sold it, Nick, just like I sell everything. I actually just sold my Tudor Pelly today and already shipped it. So the Pelly is gone. You know what that means? Tudor Ranger coming in. Yeah, I'm going to have a Tudor, but I'm going to pick up another Tudor because I want the Snowflake handset. No white dials. I have white dials. Of course, I have the Breitling Super Ocean. And I'm actually negotiating. I'm going to pick this up too. The White Dial Aqua Racer. So Kevin S is sipping on some Eagle Rare. I haven't had Eagle Rare in a long, long time. I can't find it. Nobody up here has it. See, new Reef. The new Formex Reef GMT is enticing. So tomorrow morning, unboxing of the Formex Reef, and at noon, the full video. So double whammy tomorrow, Formex Reef. Yeah, the white Aquaterra. Well, they don't make this one anymore, but it's a pretty stunning watch, and this one has the ETA 2824 in it. Nice pop to the crown. No issues winding. It's running at plus 15 seconds, so it's running a little bit fast, not too bad. I'm not mad about it. I love the splash of orange on there. Super legible. Love the 2.5 times magnified. Yeah, I'm picking this up. I'm just negotiating a price with it right now. See, V Gorilla with the $10 here super chat says, Rob, what's your preferred website or platform to sell watches? Well, I get asked that a lot actually. So I sell most of my watches or watches for other people on my Discord, which is a private Discord. You don't have really have access to it. Now I am working with Tennessee Mike and Craig G and um, John Page, and we're trying to figure out a way to work on access in another way to the Discord for trusted buyers to buy from trusted sellers. IKIS80 says WUS. In case you don't know what WS is, that's Watch You Seek. So you can set up an account with Watch You Seek, but you have to post so much and everything like that. Like if you want to sell, you have to be active in there. There's criteria you have to meet to be able to like unlock the feature to be able to sell on there. But Watch You Seek works good. I've heard people have really good success with Reddit. Depends on what level you're buying and selling at. Be careful with replicas and stuff, make sure you're very careful. Chrono 24, I've not purchased from Chrono 24, but I might do that soon. Maybe around Christmas time, I might actually pick up. I know a lot of you guys probably have already done this. I've never done Chrono 24, but I'm thinking I might pick up a um, Omega Planet Ocean 2500 movement 42 millimeter. So that might happen towards the end of the year, and it's probably going to happen through Chrono 24. So I'll document that whole process. Michael MM10 says Discord, eBay, Chrono 24 is best in that order. Okay, so yeah, so Chrono 24 is working for you guys, then do it. I think they, what do they do? They like, I forget what it's called, but they like hold the money in escrow, so it protects the buyer and the seller. Now you only get a certain amount of time to verify it and make sure you're good to go. But once the transaction is complete, then both the buyer and the seller should be happy. Reading some comments here. Neff says the 2500 is so much thinner. Love those movements. 100%. I agree with you, Neff. I've already physically tried on the 2500, thankfully, from David when I was out in Vegas the last time. He let me try his on, and I was convinced right then and there. Like, quite frankly, I almost bought David's watch a while ago. He backed out of the sale. I don't blame him. It's still his favorite watch. He wears it a ton. But if he wants to sell that, I would buy that instantly. I would buy that watch off him. Otherwise, I'm probably going to go to Chrono 24. I'm going to pick one up at some point. It's definitely one that I'm going to add to the mix. Shark says, do you know if most ADs have the Rangers in stock? Some do, some don't. The AD that I did my deposit with is telling me they don't. I find that hard to believe. I know that's harsh, but they have 3 locations, and I know other locations already had them. So I don't know. I'm thinking they just sold them to somebody else. But I think most ADs only got like 1 or 2, and it might have been a bracelet, it might have been on strap, might have been on NATO. It's hard to say. Steve says, Rob, when you come up to Newport, I'll bring some of the New England Watch Society group members with me. It'll be a fun day. First drinks on me. 100%, man. I'm going to set that up. I'm going to broadcast it on the show for sure. Everybody's going to know. Everyone's going to be there. It's going to be, as long as I can make this happen, and Richard at Saltzman's can work with his superiors and make it happen. We're looking at doing, I think it's in September. It's the International Boat Show they do in Newport. I'll have to look up the dates on that, but uh, I think it's gonna be crazy good. It's a special event that Oars is putting on at Saltzman's, so it'll be in conjunction with that. And I think we'll all meet up, man. We're all like-minded watch fanatics, enthusiasts, and it'll be a good time. I don't know what that comment is for. IKIS 80. You know it's bad when Canadians are like, oof. Speaking of Canadians, uh, I can foresee a Vancouver, Canada meetup at some point, probably 2023. It'll give me time to get my passport in order and everything. I haven't been to Canada in a long time. Mr. Sauce 310 says, I'm late to the party. Yeah, but is Chrono 24 actually legit and good? I've been hesitant to buy on there. So you got to think about Chrono 24 is just a website to facilitate a sale. They escrow the money, so they like try to help protect the buyer and the seller. There's time frames involved with that, so you still need to educate yourself and buy smart and then protect yourself. But I think Chrono 24 will be a good source. Oh, the Chicago tax. That was the reference. Yeah. I'd rather have the Longines Ultra Chrono, super nice. MM10 says he'd like to go to Vancouver with me. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go get some. I don't know. Do they do it everywhere in Canada? Can we go get some like gravy and fries or something? Is that what we do? Or Tim Hortons? I don't know. I don't know what we do in Canada, but like I'll immerse myself into the Canadian culture. Let's see. Yep. Two Seiko 5s, one Orient Mako, one Orient Casa. Poutine? What is that? Newport meetup would be Saltzman's meetup. Yes, we're going to make that happen. Canadian bacon and okay, let's talk about Canadian bacon for a second. First of all, I make my own maple syrup every year. So, uh, what do we do? Like 41 gallons this year. So I have my own maple syrup. I don't need Canadian maple syrup. Canadian bacon is ham. It's an epic fail. We got the good bacon. They got ripped off. So we're good there. We need gravy and fries, I think, or something. Bob says he's in Seattle, so he would go to Vancouver. That'd be cool. Fries and gravy equals poutine. Okay, I'm being educated here. Thank you, Todd. What? I have to drink beer out of cod? Is it cooked cod? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're drinking beer out of a fish, whether it's cooked or not. I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. Beaver tails sound dirty, but it's a dessert. This is why I have not been going to Canada. I don't know what's going on up there. Let's see. Midwestern Watch Dude says, Rob, the wife to be approved, you coming to the reception, shooting you a message on Instagram. This is nuts, man. I don't know if I'll have time, but that'd be epic if I can figure out like location and the logistics if I can make it happen. That would be pretty sick to swing by your reception. Easy Clayton says this proves Canadians are strange. Yeah, not that we needed any proof. They listen. Canada turns out some of the best comedians on this planet, but their bacon is terrible, and I don't need their syrup, and I'm not drinking beer through fish. So I don't know what's going on, but comedians hilarious. Let's see, cold their syrup. The internet doesn't work, and a bunch of angry truckers. That's Canada in a nutshell. Nefo, the harsh to our northern brethren. Labatt Blue. um, we're all strange, I think. Watch guys are an anomaly for sure. Hey, Chris from the Watch Lounge is here. Is that a doxo or look-alike? And I agree with you. Letter Kenny, hilarious show. Okay, so this is doxa-ish. It's a C stern, which is being blocked by the minute hand. Very doxa-like, but fraction of the price. And if I'm honest, it's like probably worth it. Like if you don't have doxa money, but you want a doxa, yeah, just buy the C stern. Good to go. Like I get why people are buying some of these watches, man. They're like pretty dang good. I wouldn't be mad about this at all. Like I've had some doxas, and this is pretty nice. David says he has a good restaurant recommendation in Vancouver. We'll send later. Listen, Vancouver is like way, way, way out there. It's gonna be like 2023. I'm gonna slow my travel down a little bit after I do Chicago this coming up weekend, then Baltimore the following weekend, and then I got a couple of weeks with no travel, and then I'm doing Orange County, Long Beach area. So if you're out in California and you're in that area, definitely meet up. I'm actually going to reach out to some other YouTubers and hopefully get them there, like Jeff McMahon. Maybe if I can get Mark from Average Watch Bros there. Um, I'm going to reach out to Evan from You're Terrific. I'll reach out to a few other ones. Maybe even reach out to the guys at Notice. I'll reach out to a few other people I know in Canada or California, excuse me, and see if they can meet up there. That'd be kind of cool to like hang out with some other watch enthusiasts. The helm waitlist doesn't move. You can get helms. It's not that big of a deal. Canadian sense of humor is in between ours, United States and English humor. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I love the Canadian sense of humor though. Mark says Toronto or Vancouver has the comedy festival every year that is well known just for laughs. I think to find new comedians. It's yeah. I don't know why, but they're comedians. I mean, Trailer Park Boys. That's all Canadian, right? I love that. That is a crazy, crazy show. It's hilarious. When is the Kansas? When's the Kansas meetup? No plans for that. Jason says the actual Canadian here. Jason's a real Canadian, authentic. Just for laughs is in Montreal. Great show, Trailer Park Boys. Yes, Red Green. I forgot about that, Jared. Red Green show, classic, classic like dry humor. That's freaking hilarious. Red Green is. Uh, Yeah, let's see. Rock the Watch says, yeah, but unfortunately, Fidel Castro's son is running the show up there. I don't know what that means, but okie dokie. Canadian is also the home of Kids in the Hall. I'm old. Okay. Owen wants to know who is in Olaf. I'm in KCMO. So we're making some connections here, bringing people together. Anywhere in the world, the watch community can be brought together. You never know who is your neighbor that is also a watch enthusiast. Jason says, just tuning in, not sure why all the Canada. Well, so I had mentioned potential quick trip, little meetup in Vancouver, potentially like 2023. It would be Vancouver, Canada, at the Russell Jewelers. So we'll see how that relationship um, progresses. Calico is on the no-fly list. He is not. He flies everywhere. I think he gets preferential treatment. Let's see. Midwestern says, Rob, have you seen the new Tissot Telemeter 1938? I don't think I have. Is that what you want for your wedding reception? I don't think I can get it here in time. Oh, okay. So we're almost an hour in, and this is like deep track because like there's 138 people here and hardly any. I don't know who all watches this, but I am secretly. I have to do this like on the down low. I am slowly kind of working on a um, giveaway for 75,000 subscribers, right? But I want to try to do it in a way that like the people that are like hardcore, really following the channel and like into the positive side of the watch hobby and everything. Like I want somebody like that to get it. So I'm not gonna like broadcast it too much. I'm gonna talk about it here a little bit, but I'm thinking about doing like a credit basically at the no, don't Calico. No, don't share the giveaway. Don't tell anybody else. This is at the end of the video. Nobody's going to see this or hear this except for you guys that are here right now. So I'm at 8,000 subscribers away from 75,000 subscriber. I'm talking with Mimo right now. I think I'm going to do like a store credit at Mimo's. So you can pick whatever watch you want, basically. And I could maybe do it at a different store, but I think Mimo's is just going to work best because you get a little bit of a discount. So you're going to get more watch for your money, sort of thing. Um, I gotta check my funds, but I'm thinking somewhere between $500 and $1,000, maybe $1,000 credit at Mimos at 75,000 subscribers. So what I would do is I do like a live drawing sort of thing, and then um, yeah, hopefully we can pick uh, a good watch enthusiast that's going to be excited about it and can pick out a really cool watch from Mimos and with discount, and then like $1,000 credit there. So, oh, Mark, that's a good idea. Do 750 for 7,500 or 75,000, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have time. It's going to take me a while to get 8,000 subscribers to hit 75,000 subscribers. It's not going to happen overnight. Calico says 75,000 needs to happen fast. He has no listen. I don't know why or how, but unless we exclude Tennessee Mike from the drawing, Tennessee Mike has a very high chance of winning. That has got to be the luckiest guy when it comes to giveaways in the watch community that I've ever seen. He wins like he probably can't even tell you all of the winnings he's accumulated through the hobby. It's astronomical. It's yeah. Well, I don't know if Tennessee Mike should win, but he just does win. It's crazy. Yeah, we might have to exclude everybody from Tennessee. No, I'm not going to exclude anybody. It'll be whatever. I'll pay for the shipping because I believe when you do a giveaway, that everything should be given away. Like if there's duties, like if it has to go overseas, um, the watch, the shipping, like you shouldn't have any cost associated with it. That's why, yeah, a giveaway should be a legit giveaway. So, all right, guys, we went on long enough. Let's kill the lights. Let's check the loom. The watermelon loom is too fun. It's hilarious. So let's check it out. Thanks for joining me, guys. Good show. I mean, look at that. That is too fun on the watermelon. What do we got here? So watermelon, notice. Zelos does well. Even this Homage watch does well. The new this is the tag. Two-tone loom on that. We got great loom here. We got Seikos in the back row. Even that Nomadic has really good loom. The Olicon Wise looks really cool during the day. The loom kind of sucks. I still love the watch though. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Check out, if you want glowy things, go check out 3D Spectra on, what is it called? Etsy. Go check it out. You can get glowy things. Cool. $5 here super chat from Tom for watches. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you guys. Thanks for the super chats. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios. Chicago. This weekend. Chicago.